Alright, here we are, new patch. I think first thing we're gonna see, do the old decks hold up at all? So we're gonna play 5 games with the GDI and 5 games with the Nod. And we're gonna see if they perform well or if they're like completely unplayable now. So we're gonna start with the Bike Rush APC. This deck has received multiple nerfs. APC has less vehicle damage, costs 10 more. Jump Jets and Talons are both slower. Strong Arm costs 10 more. And what was the other thing? Oh, and there's less income, which this deck tended to use all of its money anyway. So having less income is probably going to be an issue for it. But yeah, we'll do 5 games with this deck, 5 games with Cat Ship deck. Cat Ship deck, I suspect, is completely dead, but we will see how the Cat Ship performs. From a small amount of testing, like, it still seems like it can beat bikes and it can still beat bikes and it can still beat lasers. Like, it used to be 4 shots for lasers, and now it's 4 shots for lasers, effectively. Or is it 3 shots it used to be? It might have been 3 for lasers. I think it killed them with a cloud on the 3rd, now it's 4. So it's a little bit worse.
Establishing battlefield
Are there
control.
figures for the new income rates? I believe Omni has made a video which dictates the new income rates.
Three, 2, 1.
So you can probably check that out on his channel. Alright, AEK21. So we're gonna start with dogs as usual. Nothing's changed here. We're getting Bike Rush. I'm gonna go Harvester. I don't like trying to fight bikes without a Harvester with pitbull because they're too expensive. A lot of the time when I get Bike Rushed as Nod, as GDI, I just accept I'm gonna lose my Harvester. Like, it's just not a big deal. I don't care that much about my Harvester. Losing your Harvester is not game over. What we are gonna do is try and stop another bike from getting around the back. And then when I can make another pitbull, I'm going to move this over and try and block. There we go. So now we might save the Harvester. If we, so close. Maybe I should have moved it a little touch sooner. If we save the Harvester, obviously we just win the game on the spot. This is the thing about the Rush. Like, even if he succeeds in killing the Harv, all he gets to do is continue playing the game. Like, if he fails, the game is over and I win. And if he succeeds, then we just keep playing rivals. So that's why rushing is kind of bad. It doesn't really give you a boost at all. Poor network. Alright, good start, good start. Big fan. Get the jump jets. They don't look that noticeably different, honestly. Although they did, I was lagging, so they actually probably went super fast. Oh yeah, there we go. Now they're moving at the actual speed. They're like the same speed as a pitbull now. That's not that bad though, like, you know, they are unblockable and pitbulls are pretty quick, so yeah, I don't hate that. I think they're pretty reasonable still. Oh god, 90 for an APC. I built an APC and I'm just done. I can't build anything else. I can barely outrun a Chuggy. That's fine though, I can still outrun a Chuggy. Get more pitbulls. This guy hasn't shown us any infantry yet. And he's playing Kane, not Jay, so I have to worry about an explosion here. Another tick tank. APC is doing actually nothing to these vehicles. I just couldn't tell which vehicle it was attacking. Definitely seems massively reduced. Get another one. I mean, we're going to keep playing the deck the way we would play it to see how it performs. See if it performs differently. We're so much lower on cash though. Like, you can see I just have no money at all. Whereas normally in this scenario I would I would have made a couple of turrets as well probably. So we are down a little bit of cash for sure. There goes the first APC. Yeah, these jump jets are a lot slower. You can tell they feel a lot sluggish, more sluggish. I need to kill this guy. There we go. I haven't made a Talon yet because there hasn't been a reason to. This feels like a matchup I'd be winning by a lot more in the old patch. Like, I shouldn't be having any troubles with just War Factor units. That's a bit much. Alright, looks like we're gonna get the missile. Turrets, nice. Yeah, we're definitely lower on cash. We only made like 3 APCs that game. I think only 2. And we're pretty low on money. If we'd gone air tower as well, we wouldn't have been able to afford anything. Alright, we're up against Bearbo, who is now rank 1 GDI. Now, he's playing snipers, which I'm inclined to believe are going to be very good in this patch. And this matchup is like kind of close beforehand. My deck's got a lot of nerfs. I don't think his deck's been effective. I think he plays APC as well, but that might be out of the deck now.
Pitbull here. Pitbull ready for anything. Pitbull ready to fight.
So normally in this spot we'd look to go for jump jets. So I don't know if they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be as impactful as they were because they're so much slower. He's probably going to go snipers. Missiles, interesting.
Unit ready.
There's the snipers. We'll finish that off and then back out. Normally I'd drop a turret here, but it's so expensive. I think I'm still going to do it.
Defense online. Unit lost. Unit ready.
I'm going to lose the missiles just. Super
Missile
annoying.
launched. Defense lost. Major structural damage.
I'm inclined to
received.
believe that Sniper Pitbull is going to be the best deck in the game now. That's my thinking. Or the best GDI deck at least. I don't really see what else GDI has going on for it apart from Sniper Pitbull. That seems like just absolutely the best thing you can do as GDI.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
He's still playing the APC. Wow, he's playing exactly the same deck.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oops.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yeah, this feels way harder. Like, I have so little money. Like, I have so much less money than I usually did. I'm just completely broke, like, all the time.
Defense online.
And the turret is, like, really expensive now. The turret used to be,
Unit lost.
like, spammable. Now it just feels it feels way too expensive now. Yeah, this was not close. This was a matchup that I would win fairly regularly before the patch, but this was not close. The slowdown on my units, the increasing cost on stuff, that was just so much worse. Like, snipers feel amazing now.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Okay. So we might be up against a Jade. This deck was bad versus heavy infantry before. So if people are playing like Chem Warriors, this deck is going to be even worse than it was.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
So normally, in old economy, I'd just turret here. Like, this is where I would turret. We're opening dogs against, like, infantry, you just turret, but the extra 10 is such a big cost in the early game. I really don't want to. Like, I just don't want to spend all of my money on one turret.
Unit lost.
Alright, we're going to do it, because we're going to play the deck like we used to.
Unit ready.
The turret basically did nothing. Missed the block as well, feels bad now. He moved into the turret for some reason. That was a bit weird. If he hadn't moved into the turret, it wouldn't have done much.
Warhead launched.
I have no money. Like, normally I would APC here. I would, like, 100% of the time. Like, I can tell from... This has, like, my gut is telling me to APC there. But I don't have enough money for an APC. Like, I don't even have the 80 that an old APC would have cost. Not, let alone the 90 for a new one.
Unit lost.
Alright, well, here we go. Here's the APC. I need this to fight the chems.
Unit ready. Defense
I'm completely
online.
broke again. Oh my god. I'm actually out of money again. There's no way I can go into Talon now. I don't know, man. It feels like free building decks are going to be hard to pull off now.
Unit
Unless you
lost.
have a lot of spare. Unless you have, like,
Defense lost.
very cheap units.
Unit
A
ready.
very efficient deck.
Unit
I would
ready.
also normally be turreting again. I guess the cooldown is... So turret again.
Defense online.
For like 30 tip. Like, there's no way I can go into my air tower.
Unit ready.
I have no money. Actual no money.
Unit lost.
Yeah, I mean this air tower is like dead weight now.
Nuclear weapon launched.
Yeah, this deck feels... I got one APC out that entire game. 2 minute 20. I'll probably make 2 or 3.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Alright, same matchup.
Harvester ready.
I think things like phantoms are not going to be easy to make
Unit ready.
either. Like things like phantom that cost 100. Oftentimes you splash a phantom, so you're looking at like 150 to make a phantom.
Building
That's going to be
online.
way too expensive now.
Reporting.
Wow, those really early chems. That's kind of surprising. I want to do this so the rifles can stand in between the
Unit
lasers.
ready.
You got it.
Turret
Unit
here.
lost.
Wow, we're so broke. We are so broke all the time. Oh my
Unit
god.
ready.
Rifleman, lead the way.
Warhead cancelled. Unit lost. Defense lost. Unit lost.
I have just no money. Like, I want to make a Talon, or I guess I can make Talon here just about. I need to kill this chem and then block. That's not going to happen. I guess we're going pitbull instead now.
Unit lost.
And we should get jump
Unit
jets.
ready.
Too much slower.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
Oh yeah, it's a really noticeable change on the jump jet speed. I really feel it.
Unit
This is a huge
Unit
nerf to
ready.
the like spammy GDI strategies, like Talon jump jet spam. That is going to be so much worse now. Yeah, look at that Talon, man. He's glacial.
Unit ready.
Barely moves.
I'm on it. Ready for on my way. On scouting ahead. APC.
Get the APC into position.
Taking him down. APC ready for action. Ready for taking him live. JJ jumping. Ready for deployment.
Unit ready.
Let's fly.
Kind of feels like you need to be like a lot more tactical with your Talons. Oh, sorry, your jump jets now. Like you can't just throw them in like you used to. They're really slow.
Defense online. Unit lost.
Powering up jump jet action.
Defense lost. Unit ready.
JJ here. Jump jet. They don't stand a chance.
Oh yeah, people are gonna complain so much about Chem Warrior again. Chem Warrior was like, when Catship wasn't released, people complained so much about how hard it was to kill Chem Warriors. We're gonna go right back into that metagame. The metagame of complaining about Chem Warriors. God, everything is just so slow in this deck now.
Unit lost. Defense online.
It feels weird. It feels weird having these flying units that are slow, because flying units are so often fast. That's just like a classic part of Command & Conquer Rivals, where the flying units move really quickly.
Unit lost.
So it's gonna feel weird having them be this slow.
Defense lost.
And I can't kill. Man, look how long it takes to kill this bike with this APC now.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Second APC was probably a mistake.
Defense online. Unit lost.
Oh, Talon. Oh, sad Talon.
Unit ready. Unit lost. Warning. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Unit ready. Defense lost.
Didn't even block with my slow ass jump jets.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yeah, the game feels very different now. This deck feels very different.
Mission accomplished. 3, 2, 1. New objective available.
What do I think about new Banshee? I haven't played it enough yet to say. I like it though. Actually, you know what? I played it a little bit, like in random customs, not real games, and just tested it against stuff, and I liked it. I thought it was cool. But we'll have to actually play some games with it. At the moment, I'm playing the old decks to see how they hold up. Oh, look at those jump jets. Where you going, jumpers? Absolutely nowhere, mate. Absolutely nowhere. Look at that slow grind towards the harvester. I've got to be honest, man. As someone who got like pretty frustrated with jump jets over the course of the last like 10 months or whatever, it is nice actually. It is nice to see an opponent's jump jets just crawling across the map. I don't know, man. I'm kind of into it. I'm kind of into it. I don't hate it. I quite like it.
Unit marching orders received.
It's definitely going to take some getting used to, but yeah, I don't hate it.
Unit ready.
It might be time to cut jump gets from the deck, but they're so powerful, I think that's like not unreasonable. Okay, so we're going to go Talon against this guy, because that's what we normally want to do against Orca.
Pitbull in a dogfight.
And he really wants to kill my pitbull. Alright,
Unit
congrats,
lost.
kick me down.
Unit ready.
Flight check complete. You got rifle.
Unit lost.
On my way. Rifleman, weapon, we got this. He's gonna throw to the strike point. Taking them down.
Nice, nice. Some Talon mirror action.
Warhead launched.
Report moving out.
Unit lost.
Let's pocket this.
Defense lost.
Ready for deployment.
Unit ready. Unit
It's definitely
lost.
slower. Is the Talon technically is still faster than the APC, right? It kind of doesn't feel like it's faster than pitbulls anymore.
Unit ready.
On my way.
Let's have a pitbull versus Talon race over here.
Ready for the scouting ahead. Blast them.
Yeah, you can see it's very slightly edging out the pitbull.
People ready to go.
It's like it's not a obviously noticeable change anymore like it used to be. Like before it was an obvious noticeable difference in speed, now it's like a very slight change.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Defense online. Unit lost.
Let's see what they want. Coming in clear, people. We're moving up. Pedal to the metal. JJ here. APC standing by. Get they don't stand a chance. Coming people hit green light.
Alright, we got APCs on both pads still. Feels good, man.
Ready to race.
Unit lost. Unit ready.
I mean, the deck is definitely weaker, but I don't know if I'd say it's like unplayable. I thought this deck was going to be completely unplayable, and I think I was wrong about that. Like, clearly the deck is still alright.
Launched.
I honestly, I kind of just feel like these nerfs are
You
good.
are
Like
victorious.
these units were too strong. Like it was
Bounty
stupid being able to
complete.
just throw infinite high-powered fast units at pads. So I think actually it just feels better now. It feels like it makes
Bounty
more sense.
received.
It's more the way it should be.
3, 2, 1. New objective
A
available.
Nas. Oh my god. A Nas with the snipe.
Let's go. Let's go. Fort Kane. What's
I wonder how scared I need to be of Tech Splash as well. Like, is Tech Splash a thing I need to be worried about? Or is Tech Splash dead? How good is Razorback now? There's so many questions.
Unit ready.
No stopping. Destroy the G brother. We're ready.
I think I'm okay to chill, right? He looks like he wants to charge. What's he gonna switch into, though? Fourth rifle. Alright, well.
Building online.
Here comes the pitbull.
Unit ready.
Boosted. Oh my god. Can't dodge the catch it. Alright, that worked out pretty well. He went 4 rifle though. I think 4 rifle is just a mistake. Like 4 rifle is bad because then you can't respond to things quickly enough.
Online. Unit ready.
Oh yeah, catch-up is so much worse versus the Harvester now. It's also terrible versus the base. I already tested it in a custom. It's absolutely abysmal against the base now, which is great, by the way. I just want to make it clear that I'm very happy it sucks versus the base, because that was super dumb.
Unit ready.
Fighters, arm up.
Your command.
Destroy the GD.
Destroy Talon. Your command. Okay. Red Notice will push for the Brotherhood. Talon. No power missiles will smash him. For the Brotherhood.
Unfortunate. Just pick the try to catch up against the missiles.
Unit offline.
It's still... Is it killing... No, it's not killing a guy each shot anymore. That is definitely changed. Yeah, so you actually need more than a... Oh wow, I'm completely broke. Wow. Yeah, you can really feel that economy change. That is a big hit.
Combustion cannons loaded.
I wonder if the Razorback is actually back, because I could live without it. Dude, I just can't make a Phantom. Like, look how much money I have. It's just like, I have to save up a lot to make a Phantom. That feels kind of weird, having to save to make a Phantom in this deck. Normally you can make a Phantom no problem. Oh, catch it, go! Oh, storm us up! Oh my god, dude. Couldn't even take out the missile troopers with the cat ship. That feels pretty bad. Oh, but I need to take out that pitbull. Dude, the cat ship is just anti-vehicle now. Like, that's honestly how it feels. It feels like the cat ship is just an anti-vehicle unit now. I have to nurse this Phantom because it cost me so much to make. Like, I can't afford to lose it. It was such an expensive investment. Jump jets? Sure.
Defense online. Unit ready.
It's Obelisk, also a pretty big investment.
Unit offline. Unit offline. Unit ready.
Ah.
Defense lost.
Yeah, okay, the cat ship doesn't do much to infantry anymore. I can't even kill jump jets with this cat ship.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
So the cat ships are wrecking the pitbulls, which is insane.
Offline.
Actually just shredding his pitbulls with my cat ships. Oh, that's funny.
Unit ready. Unit offline.
Block? I think it's a block, man. This is such a weird pack.
Defense online. Unit
Dude, I can't make anything. Game, let me make stuff. Oh my god, I literally just can't make anything. Why do I have actual zero money? Like, I made an obelisk like ages ago and it took me that long to get 50.
Unit offline.
So weird.
Unit offline. Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Wow, what a game. What a game. This is weird, man. I have so little money. I think
Enemy base.
I don't know. Like I think a better change was to reduce 2 halves and leave 1 half alone. Like, although one of the biggest issues I've had with rivals for a long time, for a very long time is that you can't convert an economic advantage into a victory very much, because when you both have a harvester, you can just afford infinite units. That's always been one of my issues with rivals. It doesn't feel that way anymore. Like, 100 cost unit is a real investment now. Like, an obelisk is a real investment. It's not just something you get to make because you have spare cash all the time. So I don't know, man. I think maybe this is good. I think maybe this is good.
Three, two, one. New mission received. Building online.
Alright.
Unit
Up against
ready.
Lord Stark.
Destroy the GDI.
Unit ready.
Let's go. No, come on. We're ready to.
No idea what he's playing. Maybe snipers. I feel like snipers is the go-to at the moment. Or should be.
Lasers charged. Brother, we're ready to serve.
Get something in there.
Position. We report laser squad. His with militia. No stopping. Lasers. Destroy the G. Laser squad. What's needed?
There's the snipers, yeah. I really hope the patch was not an accidental buff to tech, because I really don't like tech. Oh, it's 60 now. That's why I couldn't build the catch-up last game. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. I was like, oh, I can't make a catch-up. Why am I so low on money? It's because it's 60 for a catch-up as well. Yeah, okay, catch-up is... 60 is a lot, man. 60 is a lot. How am I ever supposed to fight this pitbull as well? I can't tech switch. Like, I can't switch into my tanks because they're way too expensive now. So how am I supposed to fight this thing?
Unit ready.
Go, catch it, go! Oh, 2 shots for a sniper. Yikers.
Unit offline.
Big yikers. I'm so low on money.
Unit ready.
I assume he's gonna make another sniper squadron while I'm making a catch it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's managed to go 3rd building. I guess I can actually go bites. Alright, this is going alright actually.
Unit ready.
Another Talon. We've got bikes on the way. Gonna catch it down here for the dogs. Oh, need to block here.
Unit offline.
I think we're gonna get it if we block.
Unit offline.
Nice. Alright, still managed to win the missile against snipers. Feels good, man.
Unit offline. Unit ready.
For the Brotherhood. I'm getting them.
And we'll just go rifles instead of catch it because it's so expensive now. This is also probably the lower economy is a buff to cheap units, and cheap units were already super strong. So a buff to cheap units might be a mistake. Like 10 cost units were already amazing, so buffing them might be a pretty big error. Get the tick moving.
I designed this
Need
missile.
to actually kill this.
Unit offline.
This Phantom definitely has like a ton of value. Can't afford to lose Phantoms. Like I'm pretty reckless with my Phantoms. I can't do that anymore. Ooh, he just surrenders. All right, let's go. That shit came.
Objective
Tick tank.
complete.
Maybe still decent.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Alright, up against Andrew. This guy was playing Fanatic War Factory deck.
Harvester ready.
So I'm interested to see if his deck has impacted at all. I think his deck was pretty expensive. I think he's going to feel the squeeze. So we'll have to wait and see. That was a mistake.
Unit ready.
Also, I think Fanatic's got nerfed, although I don't believe it impacts their rifle matchup, so that shouldn't matter too much in this fight. I don't know how much hit points they have. I don't know if they get one shot by a catch-up or not. Man, he's made so many wheels. I'm getting kind of wrecked by them. I'm going to switch into bikes. There's the Fanatics. He's not shooting the rifles, so I'm going to win this fight. I can't go into catch-up now because I went into War Factory. But that's okay. That we kind of traded for that Fanatic there. Here comes the tank. This is the problem. We also have tick tanks, so I guess we're going to mirror match. Although we're going to lose that mirror match because he has boosts. Missed a shot there. I can't go in there. I need to make lasers, I think. This is not looking great. I need to switch, but I haven't got the money. Yeah, I think I'm just done for on this missile because I can't tech switch. Because I have no money. Like, it's 110 for the catch-up now as well. That's so much. Yeah, dude, I'm not even trying to get on the pad, so... He's like dancing back and forth to block. I'm not gonna waste a bunch of money trying to get on that pad and losing it. Like, there's no way I win that fight, right? My tick is always gonna lose to a burrowed tick, so I'm never moving onto that pad there. Alright, let's get the catch-up out. Oh, he accidentally moved his tick. It's a mistake. Pretty big mistake. He took a lot of damage doing that. Stealth tank? That still kills my... Oh, whoa! Whoa! I'm surprised that it killed the catcher that quickly. Oh, it does nothing to the bikes though, that's funny. That's pretty funny. What else do I want? Let's get another tick and then be ready for obelisk. Another laser. Yeah, we need to be ready for obelisk. He's gonna try and flip me? I don't think this stealth tank lives long enough against my tick and laser. Yeah, nice. Need to move. Yes. Obelisk. Tick. Yeah, nice. I'm gonna swap these ticks around. Ooh, nice. Got a cloud explosion there. Just take that laser squad out instantly. Perhaps the rumors of Catship's death have been a little overblown. He's gonna go kill this kick, that's why I'm replacing it. Oh wow, I don't even one-shot Fanatic. It's kind of a feel bad, honestly.
Combustion can science flying out. Two weapons are better than one. Yes, Commander.
Alright, cool. Stealth Tank seems a lot worse now. Like, a lot. So much worse. Oh my god, it did nothing to that Tick Tank. Yeah, okay, Stank is like... Stank is so much weaker than it was. Okay, Andrew's deck is probably going to need to make some changes. Is the Catship slower as well? It feels really slow.
You are
Or is it
victorious.
always this slow?
3, 2, 1. New mission received.
Okay, up against Satanus. I think I have a massive level advantage here. I feel like, yeah, Satanus is like 13s. He doesn't even get a challenge match anymore. Feels bad, man.
Ready to serve.
All those guys abusing CMs have ruined it for the rest of us. Buggy opening. Okay.
Laser squad, weapons
Interesting.
charging.
I feel like one building starts might be a lot stronger now because of the economy changes. Like if you can go War Factory and just use War Factory for most of your needs. Oh wow, he went second building already. Okay.
We're ready. Our lasers of glory.
I'm gonna go bikes for this buggy. I'd rather go tank, but we're oh my god, that was brutal. Yeah, the +2 on the rifles was savage. Yeah, this game is a wash. The level difference is too brutal. Satanus is a good player, but these kind of level differences are extremely difficult to overcome. We'll send a bike up here. We'll send it up here.
Unit offline.
Ready to serve.
Unit offline.
What's needed?
Right, we'll get first missile here.
Unit offline. Unit offline.
Ooh, new Banshee, exciting. Being used for its main purpose, anti-air. I don't think Banshees don't just get auto-countered by Phantom anymore as well because they're so cheap. So that's pretty interesting. But I think bikes now beat up on them pretty hard. So we can bring the bikes in. Boosted. That's just gonna get one shot, man. It's actually doing surprisingly well. Alright, fair play, fair play. I think I was wrong on that one.
Unit offline.
Yeah, Banshee seems good now. Banshee seems real good now.
Unit ready.
It's no longer a giant liability.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2.
Alright, so last game with the old Catship deck. Honestly, so far it has seemed okay. Like, it's not as dumpster as I thought. The Catship feels not great, but it also doesn't feel completely horrible like I thought it was. It's just all about the cloud damage now. Like, it's all about that cloud explosion. That's where all of your value comes from. So Maximus's deck took a big hit because he's a jump jet Talon player. Like, he is jump jet Talon to the core. So his deck took a huge hit with those speed nerfs.
Unit ready.
Let's go. Militia, you think you for this? What's needed?
He's gonna go Talon, yeah. Look how much slower it is. Oh, now I'm lagging? Dude, I'm getting so much more lag on this track. I've gotten poor network maybe like once or twice. You know, all the time I played Rivals on PC, I've got it twice today. Which is kind of insane. Look at those slow jump jets trying to crawl their way towards my pikes. Feels amazing, man. I love it.
Unit ready.
I'm getting like so much sadistic pleasure from watching these jump jets crawling across the map. Oh, look at these Talons and jump jets. Actually makes me so happy. I don't think I realized how annoyed I was getting by the infinite cheap unit spam. Now I see them slowed down. It just makes me super happy. I don't really want to go. Yeah, here comes the pop cap as always. This is a large part of Maximus's game plan as well, because he relies heavily on these cheap air units, so pop capping is like super important to win.
Unit offline. Defense online.
Oh, missed it.
Unit offline.
That's super annoying.
Major structural
I would
damage.
have had that missed, I think, if I hadn't misclicked there. Because the bites would have killed the Talon and the obelisk would have got the jump jet.
Unit ready.
Ready to go.
Further Boyka roll.
Militia here.
Gonna brain him. Further launches me.
There's a lot of orcas, my dude. Wow, I cannot afford to go phantoms anymore against these orcas.
Defense lost. Unit offline.
Advancing. Boyka ready. Launches will bust their dial.
Unit offline.
Boyka ready to roll.
Building online.
Moving to coordinates.
Alright, this one phantom is like incredibly valuable.
Launches gunning up.
Unit offline.
I could never make another one.
EMP missiles on the move.
He has pitbull in his deck? Wait, what? Did he get rid of the... Did he get rid of the Wolverine finally? Oh my god, imagine betraying the Wolverine. Unreal. Imagine betraying your Wolverine, Maximus. How can you live with yourself, man? How do you sleep at night? Has a lot of Talons.
Unit ready.
Talon spam. The rumors of Talon spam's death have been massively overstated. Talon spam is still alive and well.
Unit offline. Unit ready. Unit offline.
We're gonna get banjacked. Red missiles will smash him. Boyka rolling out.
Unit ready.
Attack boys ready.
Oh, bro, how do you not shoot there in time? Alright, well, there you go. I think we went 4-1.
Offline.
4-1 in total with the deck. So it's still pretty good. Talon jump jet spam still seems very much alive and well,
Received.
which is a shame because I was really hoping that was going to be so much worse now. But it still seems pretty good. Although having said that, I think the deck we're playing is a lot weaker than it used to be, with the cat ships not one-shotting things. So potentially, if once we start playing a good Nod deck, that's not going to be a problem. Like Banshees could be really good in that matchup. So yeah, maybe once we start playing other decks. But anyway, there you go. There is the Bike Rush APC and the Kane Tic Tank deck in the new patch. Definitely weaker, but not as bad as I thought they were going to be. We went 4-1 with each deck, which is what, an 80% win rate. My average win rate is about 90, so a little bit worse than I average. Definitely the sniper matchup against Bearbow. This deck was just horrendous. Like, it was so bad against snipers. And the match against, which one was this? This one was still honestly like not that terrible. I was surprised. The match against Maximus was probably where I struggled the most, because I can't afford phantoms as much. I can't afford as many tanks. I can't afford as many cat ships. His units are still super cheap. He doesn't care. So yeah, interesting, very interesting. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. That is the old decks in the new meta game. And yeah, we'll be bringing more videos of new meta games soon.